All right, Danielle, thanks. A new study shows that more people have a significant other at work. That's what this guy's here for.
The study focused on the so-called work spouse and the attitude toward and the influence of these companions. So joining us now, Scott Marder from the Captivate Network, which did this study. So what do you think? Are we really close with our coworkers? Too close?
We are very close, and in fact, most of our work spouses gives us some valuable information. We take that information home to our real spouse, and our real spouse may even make a purchase based on what our work spouse tells us.
So what kinds of things? You did this study. You're based in Chelmsford, Massachusetts. You're a marketing company. The study's in USA Today today. You said that you kept the results secret from people close to you. Did you tell your work spouse about it?
I don't know why. I don't know why you would assume I have a work spouse.
That's right. Well, but what did you find in this study?
Well, in addition to the influence of these work spouses, there's a confidence with each other. So you might tell someone personal things about your home life, your kids, problems at home, your finances, and then there's a lot of work issues. So they even talk about coworkers quite a bit in that relationship. But the most important thing we've uncovered is that the influence of these work spouses can actually drive purchases, and that's what advertisers are looking for, is that word of mouth, that social networking.
And you were looking at it from a marketing perspective, but there's really nothing wrong with a work spouse as long as you don't cross certain lines and boundaries, right?
That's right. And in fact, 90% of people in work spouses relationship do not cross the line.
But there's that other 10%?
There. And it's also, I would imagine, how you define crossing the line. The work spouses may not see it as crossing the line, but the real spouses may see some of the behavior as crossing the line, right?
They may. So a simple thing like having a drink, a dance, or a confidence, like those personal home life discussions, do not belong in the workplace for most of these people.
So don't, and you're finding most people do that or don't do that? I mean,
most people do have those discussions, but only 10% and sometimes up to 20% for senior executives are guilty of crossing the line a little bit, do report that maybe they've crossed the line.
Really, the senior execs?
Oh, is that where it's happening? Yeah. Well, see, we're on camera all the time, you know, so there's nothing we can do here.
No, we sit next to each other all day.
I hear you two work very close together.
We sit 3 feet apart from each other. It's funny because this obviously hits home for anybody who works closely with somebody. We're obviously married for a long time to other people, and we have this great relationship, so we were interested in all of this.
Well, we compared the work spouse to the real spouse and asked people how similar are they, and they say there's no similarities, opposite in appearance, opposite in personality. In fact, they certainly tell their real spouse about their work spouse. There's no problems there. But they seem to choose that work spouse differently than they choose their real spouse. And
that, I think, is critical, that they feel comfortable enough and secure enough in their own relationships that they can tell their real spouses about the work spouse. I would assume that there would be a problem if they kept the work spouse a secret.
Yes,
and they just found out about
absolutely.
it at the holiday party or something.
Which is a minefield. Those holiday parties are coming up soon.
Yes, they are, and we'll see many work spouse relationships break up, and hopefully no real spouse relationships break up.
It's a fun study. You can read all about it in today's USA Today.
Scott Martin, Research Director of the Captivate Network in Chelmsford, Massachusetts. Thanks for coming by and sharing some of the information.
Thank you both for having us.
Thanks so much, Scott. Take care.